Welcome back to the coin world, old coin review and value. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of a small yet significant piece of American history, the 1956 wheat penny. This coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but behind its copper surface lies a rich story filled with historical context, minting variations, and collector intrigue. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin collecting journey, you'll find the 1956 wheat penny full of surprises. Let's peel back the layers of this humble cent and discover why it continues to attract attention even decades after. The 1956 wheat penny is part of the Lincoln Wheat Cent series, which was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent marked the first time a real person appeared on a U.S. coin. This was a major shift from previous designs. The wheat reverse, also called wheat ears, features the stylized wheat stalks flanking the denomination, symbolizing prosperity and agriculture. By 1956, the Lincoln wheat penny had been circulating for nearly 5 decades, becoming a familiar sight in the pockets and purses of Americans across the country. The mid-1950s were a time of economic growth and post-war optimism in the United States, and the U.S. Mint was working hard to meet the coin demand of a growing economy. In 1956, President Dwight D. Eisenhower was in office. Rock and roll was sweeping the nation, and the average price of a gallon of gas was just 23 cents. Against this vibrant backdrop, the 1956 wheat penny was struck, an unassuming coin, destined to become a cherished collectible. The 1956 wheat penny was produced at 2 U.S. Mint facilities, Philadelphia and Denver. The Philadelphia Mint coins bear no mint mark and had a total mintage of over 420 million coins. The Denver Mint, identifiable by the small d mint mark below the date, produced more than 1 billion pennies in 1956. Together, these figures represent over 1.4 billion pennies struck in a single year, a testament to the high demand for coinage during the booming American economy. Despite the high mintage, not all 1956 pennies are equal. Some rare varieties and high-grade specimens can fetch significant value. The obverse front of the 1956 penny features a right-facing profile of Abraham Lincoln, still one of the most beloved U.S. presidents. The word liberty appears to Lincoln's left, and the date 1956 appears to his right. Above Lincoln's head is the national motto, "In God We Trust," a phrase first added to coins in the 19th century. The reverse displays 2 curved wheat stalks, enclosing the inscriptions, 1 cent and United States of America. At the top of the reverse, the Latin phrase e pluribus unum, meaning out of many. One reflects the unity of the American states. The 1956 wheat penny is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, consistent with most wheat pennies struck from 1909 to 1962. Each coin weighs about 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters, making it slightly heavier than modern zinc pennies. The high copper content gives older pennies a richer reddish-brown appearance when well preserved. Now let's explore what makes certain 1956 wheat pennies truly valuable. The rare varieties and errors. One of the most sought-after varieties is the 19560 TDO, a double-die obverse coin minted in Denver. These coins show doubling in the date and lead airing. Another known error is the B die break, where a small die crack appears between the B and E of Liberty, forming what looks like the letter U. May also come across off-center strikes, planchet flaws, and repunched mint marks. RPM Sun 19560 pennies. These errors can significantly increase a coin's value, depending on severity, rarity, and eye appeal. Collectors actively seek out such anomalies, sometimes paying hundreds of dollars for prime specimens in top condition. So the next time you examine a 1956 penny, look closely. You might have a hidden gem in your hand. Coin value is heavily influenced by grade, which ranges from good G4 to mint state MS70. Circulated 1956 wheat pennies, in average condition, are worth just a few cents due to their high mintage. However, uncirculated examples in MS65 or higher, especially those with full red luster, can be worth $15 to $50 or more. Rare error coins, like ADDU or RPM in mint state, can bring $100 to several $100s, depending on demand. Coins graded by professional services, like PCGS or NGC, tend to command higher prices in the collector's market. The 1956 wheat penny holds a special place among collectors because it's one of the final years of the wheat reverse design. Just 3 years later, in 1959, the U.S. Mint replaced the wheat reverse with the Lincoln Memorial designed to commemorate Lincoln's 150th birthday. As such, late series wheat pennies, like the 1956 edition, are popular among collectors who aim to complete full sets of Lincoln cents from 1909 to 1958. When collecting 1956 wheat pennies, look for coins with strong strikes, minimal marks, and original red luster. Keep an eye out for known error varieties, and consider using a loupe or microscope to inspect small details. Store your collection in acid-free holders or albums to prevent oxidation and preserve your coin's value over time. The 1956 wheat penny may not be the rarest U.S. coin, but its charm lies in its classic design, historical context, and the thrill of discovery. From its copper core to its hidden errors, this little coin offers a world of value to collectors and history lovers alike. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1956 wheat penny, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Coin World. Again, thanks.